Well, hey there, how are you? We are live on Facebook and we are streaming on YouTube. How's everyone doing? This is Jacqueline Turnbow of Vision Concepts LLC, serving people on purpose, one destiny at a time, and we're coming to you with Good Night Biz Talk. Yeah, we just wanted to start the week off right. Hopefully, you had a restful weekend and you are ready for the week. We encourage you, although it's probably past bedtime for several of you, but there may be still a few of you awake at the time of this broadcast. And if you're seeing this the next day and it's morning, noon, afternoon, or evening, there's still time to prepare for the week. So hopefully you have jotted some things down that you will do this week. I say will do. It's not good enough just to write, oh, I plan to do this and plan to do that. But we have to take action on those things. We have to implement those things into our schedule so we can get things done. But that is not the topic that we have for Good Night Biz Talk. But we just wanted to put that plug in. So go ahead and just write down some things and be ready to take action on them for this week so you can be prepared and most likely you will get them done. So stay tuned. Stay tuned as we share just a little bit and then we'll be on our way. So keep it locked. Share this out with your family, friends, and followers, and we'll be right back. Well, welcome to Good Night Biz Talk. All right, tonight we're going to have just a short chat, and we want to know who's in your sphere of influence. Who do you surround yourself with? Hopefully, they're individuals that will just not only keep you accountable, because we're definitely an advocate for that, but someone's just positive, someone that they're taking the initiative in their own life to get some things done. So, yes, we want to just bring to your attention the importance of having individuals in your life that will encourage you, inspire you, motivate you, as well as you motivating them and encouraging them. All right, we just want to share this picture. We have posted this picture earlier this evening, and we're just going to share with you and just a short backstory on it. All right, so this is a picture of my mother, who is here on the left. It may be your right, depending on how the screen is showing it. And this is her classmate. And they just really, they encourage one another. And she would always have stories. She would have stories and of, the times they would be going taking exams or studying for exams, and they became good friends, even though my mother was her senior. And forgive me for not, I bet I remember her name in the next few days, but for right now, I declare I do not remember her name, but I do remember my mother talking about her. Just really, she inspired her. But my mother was her senior, and you can see all these young people in the back. It was a technical school, and my mom decided later in life that she wanted to become certified in her field as far as being a caregiver. And I'm happy to announce several of her grandchildren, that is their profession now. They are caregivers as well. They don't work in a hospital per se, but they do home health care. But she was working well, years ago, many, many, many years ago, she did work in a hospital before I was born. And, but then years later, she worked in a nursing home facility. So she left a legacy of hard work and dedication. And but the point of the story is she had someone, although you see all these young people, of course they didn't relate to her because she was much older. But this lady here she was not too much younger than my mom, but she was closer to her age than the rest of the youth. And so it was important for her to relate to someone and just be encouraged by classmates. So they really encouraged one another and inspired one another. So just wanted to share that, and hopefully that will just inspire you to really take a look at those that you have around you. Hopefully there's individuals that you can relate to and they will encourage you. All right. So we're going to turn this down just a little. All right. So here's some things that we want to share, and then we'll be on our way. Having individuals in your sphere of influence that will be positive, that's important. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people who will help you stay motivated and focused on your goals. Just going back to the story about my mom, she really, that meant a lot for her classmate to just encourage her, and they would encourage one another because they had a lot going on in their lives, raising children, helping other family members out, dealing with physical issues and all that, as well as going to school and trying to keep their grades up and so forth. So it's imperative to have someone that will help push you when you face challenges, when you have setbacks, people who will believe in you. That is key to really maintaining your focus and whatever you're doing. If you're in business, if you're a current business owner, or if you're a startup, you're getting ready to launch a business, have some positive people in your corner. And then secondly, your sphere of influence can include your family, your friends, your colleagues, mentors. I know I have mentors and they definitely inspire me. I have individuals that I collaborate with online, and any other business professionals who have experience and knowledge that can benefit you. So you can help one another. And just with that, having a diverse group of people in your sphere of influence can give you access to a range of perspectives and ideas, things that you may have missed, things that you really, until someone share with you, they can spark some other things that you may not realize that you could do. So definitely just know the people that you have around you so they can benefit what you're doing. And then you want to be intentional. Be intentional about the people you allow into your sphere of influence. So it's one thing to have people in your corner. Yeah, they could be positive and gun ho, but are they the right people in the right season? Because people can have good intentions, but they may not be so great for what you're doing at this current time. They may have been great to have around a few years ago, several years ago, but if they have not evolved, if they have not moved forward in their thinking, they may pull you back, not intentionally. They may honestly think they're giving you some sound advice, but if they're not where you're going or where you on the road to where you're trying to get to, they may not give you some sound advice. And so just be intentional about who is in your circle. So this can help you avoid negative influences and distractions by being intentional, because those are same distractions and that negative, those negative influences like we just spoken about, they can hinder your progress and you don't want that to happen. All right. So next, building a strong network of contacts and relationships is essential for any small business or startup. It's all about the networking and just making those connections, hopefully divine connections. You cannot go wrong with that because they're going to help you move throughout the journey, the path that you're supposed to be on so you can reach your goals. So your sphere of influence can provide you with valuable referrals, partnerships, and opportunities that can help you grow your business. And I have a great, I would say, example of that. A shout out, it's a shameless plug for the Matrix of Leadership Conference 2023, hosted by none other than Worth Beanologist, aka Linda L. Robinson of Worth Beanology Group. And, you know, just being a part of that, it's been a great experience. I've connected with some individuals that I have not connected with before. We are constantly growing and learning from each other. So there's benefits for sure having the right people, being connected with the right people. All right. So remember that you have the power to influence others in your sphere of influence. Just as I just stated, being a part of the Matrix of Leadership Conference 2023 will allow me to just release the things that people in my industry, those that can relate to the message that I have, that's a great opportunity to not only be a part of something that's great and that's going to really help individuals, but it's an opportunity to really go within and just open up and allow those things to come out that maybe I not knowingly was hiding in, or just discovering, wow, this is, there's other things that I can do, I can share, and just be a greater blessing. So, yes, let's just remember that we do have the power to influence others. Okay. And then we just want to also just encourage you to take time to build and nurture relationships with positive and supportive people that can help you reach your goal. That is crucial. That's crucial definitely when you're starting a business, you're just starting out, or you currently have a business and you want to have the right connections, positive and supportive people, because as we didn't coin it because it's been said before, but being in business, being an entrepreneur, it is not for the faint of heart. So it's key for you to have some positive and supportive individuals in your corner. So being a positive and a supportive presence for others, you can help them achieve their goals. You can help them build their businesses as well. And you can create what we call a ripple effect of positivity and success throughout your network, your sphere of influence. So, and then overall, having a strong sphere of influence is essential for anyone looking to build a successful startup or maintain, hopefully, scaling, growing an existing small business. Encourage yourself by really taking a look at who's around you. Encourage yourself that you deserve to have positive people around you that will support you. And even if you don't, if you say, I feel so alone, if you encourage yourself to keep moving forward, and eventually, if you're intentional with networking and just being open to have individuals that will inspire you, encourage you, you'll look up and you'll have you a nice tribe, as they say, however you want to frame it, circle, just community. I think community is the best word to use. You have a great community of individuals that you can encourage one another and you can grow. So that's all we have for tonight. And we hope that you are inspired. We hope you're inspired and you will take a look at your sphere of influence and see if you do have positive and supportive people around you. So, speaking of support and encouragement, we just want to share with you before we go. We created the Vision Focus one-on-one 8-week working sessions. Is 8 weeks of actual working sessions where we put a plan in place and we be accountable and just see where you are. And if you need, it's a do with you solution. If there's some things that we can assist you with as you be committed to the things that you're trying to do in the first quarter of 2023, we thought it would be a great opportunity to have this in place for anyone that you are in need of some support, some encouragement. You may just need a sense of an accountability. So that's what we are here for. That's why we are a accountability coach, business strategist, and just overall your partner on purpose. So we have 4 slots left. We had 5, and now we have 4 available now through March the 31st or until they are filled. And so if you think this is something that, hey, I want to be on board with, and we are going to put this up. For some reason we erased it out and did not realize that's what we did. It is, you just go to bit.ly/vision focus, the number 1 on the number 1, and we will be more than happy to support you. The Done With You solution. It's great. The sessions that we're having, we just got started with some, and it's amazing how I just love to see the light come on in entrepreneurs that they think they may have felt overwhelmed, but once they got, that encouragement, that support, the light just comes on and say, hey, I can do this. It's an amazing feeling, and we love being a part of that. So hopefully this is something that you can find useful. It could be a tool for you, an arsenal, some ammunition in your arsenal to implement some things, getting it done. So just remember that you can do that thing that God has specifically designed you to do. You can do it. You can do what He's created you to do, and know that God loves you beyond compare. And just know He has a plan for you. Say yes to Him today if you haven't done so. It's just time for us to be intentional, recognize that we need to know who's around us, who's in our community that really have our best interests at heart, as well as we have their best interests at heart. So blessings to you, and until next time, always live on purpose. Hopefully your divine purpose and destiny. And we'll talk with you soon.